11 years ago today, I recovered from a terrifying illness. I'm currently 17 years old. I have heard a game while I was 5 years old. Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. I played that game a lot back then. Like going through those battles, fighting bosses, finding secrets, the worlds in a silly RPG, good times. It's always non-story to talk about these things. One day, at school, something my friends told me, one was artist. He said, you know that if you keep Mario being fevered, you'll have played a game as Luigi. Well, it's 2014, you tell me like Game Boy Advance has always is dead, but still playing by Advance either way. It's 2014, and they're telling me about. Did he tell me about this now? Hey, I totally did not believe this. I didn't believe it at all. But I was too scared of testing it for myself. But, whatever. That one year I turned 6. I was 6 years old, and I got the toy to build a game again. So, I did. Turn on my nostalgia while 5 years old, being battle RPGs, flying Talala, later was like the most brutal nightmare boss fight I ever fought in my life. And my hands were sweating palms and that one boss fight I was always struggling to do. But I beat it that year, or 5. Now I'm back being again. But I didn't beat the game this time. I was testing all this as theory. Myth of what really happened to you. Being people. We're here about being people. Being people is totally just a sickness in the game when Nintendo's added with Mario 8 stuff. Just I know how to pronounce it, but it's clearly just a dish of sickness that you can't have it. You can't. Your force. It doesn't automatically turn him into a being in 3 days. It just is a blank. So I broke the game and play it. Going through the Stardust spheres, the Garden of Bean Kingdom, to the castle, to Hot Woods, to Woohoo Anniversary, Oasis, and the Tiki Valley. Boy, Tiki Valley was a mess. Yeah, guy that puts his pizza around. Like, she just like being so dumb. I'm sorry, but the film was making. I was trying to lead to do this. But every time my pizza walked around, she just kidnapped by this mummy Doombas for no reason at all. I have no clue why. But I had to stable again and down to this AI crappy brain that the developers put in there, which made me kind of miserable and angry. On my channel to switch the game by GBA off in by advance, but I didn't. I want to continue on. I figure out you can talk to Peach and turn around, she can turn around and make it much easier, but more we keep out of her sight through the internet instant, which is frustrating for those out there who have played the scene before. And I got through it thankfully. I read the rock boss that brought me up and go to to verify the town where the myth has started, being people have started. Go up there and go up there. I myself, well, want to figure out if all this myth was true. So yeah. So I did. I was going to the arcade and beat that arcade that I was playing on before, and Mario ate the bean cube on my phone that made it turn into a bean fever. So for bean fever and fainted. The game went black. Couple of river and the toads and as usual the thing was. After all that, and I just touched the system entirely. Hopefully, wait for 3 days. It was 3 days to wait the first day I started this month. What I heard is today now I'm 6 years old, turning 15. Figured out that. The game's going out this year. I don't want to miss them. This Mario Maker and Splatoon. So I waited for the game came out and I did. I played them with about the entire myth artist rumored about it. I had so much fun making levels, flying the entire map on my Wii U. Made classic memories until 2026, which I remember something that was not long ago. GBA, Game Boy Advance, the Bean People. Yeah, Bean People were from myself. I should return to the game myself, and I did. The thing was dusty and the other stuff, and remember I put a game out. And I started out saying the inside of my GBA, which was all today in 2026. So I dusted out, cleaned it up, and put it in. And turn it on. The way about minutes and I didn't see Nintendo Alpha Dream No Deal. There's a black screen. What the heck? Why isn't then the switches fell down and up in Luigi crying, sobbing, which made me confused. What just happened with him? And Luigi crying, whatever. I was like sad, but was curious at the same time. I don't know why, but Luigi was upset, crying out of the suitcase. I pressed A 220 and watched the same file, but I saw it here find me. My save file was blanked out for my first one. I tried to start a new game or click on L. It was grayed out. Unsolved it, and so were the delete icons and the copy. Until I get plus new team, start my team, done nothing but one face file which was really open was the fire I started being fever myth years back. It was still there. Functional. I pressed A on it. Wait. When it loaded up, I didn't. I saw Luigi standing there in a toy clinic. Still sad and afraid, but standing. It's home perfectly fine. But I noticed that he jumped higher, as usual. And I also saw was a toad doctor that the planet was green. Salon peach was whole green. Green looked like a lot like the face that Mario had when he got to being people. Speaking of Mario, he wasn't there. He wasn't on the bed or anything. I wanted to investigate what happened, and I went up to the toad doctor and then touched it. He said, "Luigi, why?" Wait, what? What did Luigi do? After he was done talking, I moved on the page. She also said a different dialogue. "Luigi, we are doomed." That's what appeared, and I don't know what the heck she meant. But after I saw the green faces, and Mario was missing, I knew something was off. The green faces messed up in that they got being fearful. Like Mario. I exited the Toad Planet, and while they're outside, I saw toads with green faces, and every time I let go of the D-pad, it distorted Mario clip of Mario doing Mamma Mia stunts, which freaked me out a bit. It was distorted when I dropped my Game Boy Advance on the ground. Now I don't know what's going on now. Everybody has a beamsy bright desk, and everybody's face is green, just like Mario. I sit at Fundale Funday Town and go to DC Valley. Luigi's not bigger jumps and not higher jumps. I can just flip higher ledges without Mario's help with a boost. Bruce jump. The Bruce move. Now, the high jump. Now I, once I see it, I saw enemy screen as well. I wanted to come over and start a battle, but nothing happened. No battle, anything. And we just lay there and the allied NPCs. Never seen before. They said nothing. I have no idea what I was doing. Still listening. I was working my way out of the Teehee Valley. I was in the garden of Bean Kingdom, or just kind of roughly bad looking. Bad looking. I wanted to make my way to Bean Castle Town, assuming that Mario would be at. Yeah. So yeah. So I entered the town and touching started playing. It was a Tiberian Tiberian walking around and another person with blue overalls and boots jumping on him and flooding out. Gosh, he was dead. There was no blood. I was shot the game completely. I saw blood. No, that's what's going on, Royal. Who was that entity? Why did he do that? So I followed him I followed that guy. Who was killed at innocent being civilian. I died Luigi. I died Luigi. They followed the entity. I know what I saw. Two of the tackle guards dead. In front of the tackle gate. Dead. I was so scared to enter. But if I want to know who this entity is, I have to figure out what to do. Right now. I entered the castle. Noticing it was dark and gloomy. Lights off. I found the entity again wandering away. I followed it in the next room over. I found in the full room where Twin B and Lady Naima was laying there. The entity was Mario. Mario was the entity. He just had the same green face that he had in Bean People. Yeah, he had Bean People, and he said nothing. He turned a toast wolf on the side of the screen, holding the same Bean People mushroom who he ate 11 years ago. He grabbed on Toast Wolf's throat and shoved it down. And Toast Wolf fainted and face turned green. He backed up and faced Luigi. And with a deep breath, he was walking slowly down. Luigi, I slammed my D-pad left so he can dodge. So but no battle will be activated. What? But Mario completely just ignored the Luigi and passed through. He waited ball screen and I noticed when odd and the text box appeared. He said, "Hello, Noah. Did you miss me?" I got my dim by event on the ground and shot and film and shivers up my spine. How did you know my name? And he should not speak gibberish. When he don't speak gibberish, he responded, "That's ridiculous. You're happy to suffer for being people past 11 years and now trying to teach you a lesson." And he backed up and turned his head towards Luigi and grabbed his dang throat, holding the same beam people mushroom and shove it down his throat. Luigi fainted. And he turned his face back to me. "You're nuts." My screen went dark. He just shot my thing by advance. My lights turned off and I was shivering with my hands away. Until I felt a hand on my elbow, shoulders, a glove. Another glove next to me, holding a green fever mushroom. And try to speak. I didn't want, but I didn't. He grabbed my. I grabbed my mouth. He kept my mouth open, shoved it down my throat. He shoved it down my throat. I swallowed the mushroom and fainted onto my carpet. And I saw my hands turn green. The last words Mario ever said to me was, "That's what you did for testing the myth, old friend." I woke up in the hospital that day. Well, trusting everything. Where am I? How did I get what? Literally, my skin was back to normal. It was not a dream anymore. Thank God I recovered from the sickness. It was so terrifying. Then I knocked on the hospital room's door. The doctor came in and she said, "Are you okay, buddy?" I think so. You turned green. I didn't want to overthink it, but I did. My mom and dad were in the waiting room, waiting for my recovery from being people. They let my parents in. They held me tight. How do you turn green way? A goblin. A goblin. I shouldn't hate that. My chin was biting on my. I didn't want to think about that mirror again. We were free $1 next month. We paid and left home. And we left in the hospital, I meant. So, when my family went back to my house, I went out to my room, and I noticed this like nearby band on the floor. I didn't want to touch the thing again. Or was the cartridge or the game, the GPA itself. Whatever it is, I didn't tell. The gang just came out of the GPA and smashed it, so I had to play that again. I sold it. I didn't sold it, but I destroyed it. So I was like 17 now. I bought a new one. Without petition in China to every game store in China, which I, with my own money, and came home with it. When we after the vacation, I played that again. But luckily, it was normal. Nearly just that was haunted cartridge. But every time I go to Little Funny Town, that memory still remains. Hey everybody, no Dima 99 here. Thank you for watching this, listening to this creepypasta I wrote. And thank you much. If you like the creepypasta, subscribe if you want to, or like the video. Just mind me. I hope you just enjoy it. In any case, the background music you just heard looped is called Sight of Night by Moo. What his name? Yeah. First creepypasta background music. Hopefully, yeah, enjoyed it. In any case, we'll spend this time for next video. Hopefully we're doing the same video game again. I really enjoy making these creepypastas since enjoy them. So thank you much for watching. So next time, goodbye.